Okay, so here's just a short video I want to do of this machine I built for the Jensen Special machine frame contest for oldschooltattoo-machines.com forum. This is based on the Owen Jensen Special machine, kind of a classic frame that's been done a million times. So with these contests, it's kind of cool. We all we pick some kind of theme, and we all build, and we just compare and vote. It's a really cool thing we got going on. But this is my entry for that. Basically, you can see it's a steel base plate painted with the brass side plate and spring saddle, and acrylic clear translucent red acrylic side plate overlay here, which is just free floating. It's held on by these two screws and this screw here, which I really like the look of that. It's definitely really pretty. Let's see what else. One thing I did different with this frame style that I really like is I got a swiveling rear spring shelf here. So if you unscrew this here just a little bit, you can rotate this spring saddle so that you get any spring angle you want pretty much, and you don't have to bend your rear spring at all, which is really nice. I feel that bending springs at all always puts a lot of tension on that, and it causes broken springs. Not that it doesn't work, but this is just something I wanted to try. Always playing around with different ideas. And this doesn't have any I've seen this idea somewhat done before. It doesn't have any forward or backwards motion. It's really planted. All it has is a pivot point on one side here, and then the screw has a slot, so it goes up and down, and it's really solid, and seems to work really well. So let's see, what else can I tell you about this machine? The big beefy key screw vise here, which I really like. Kind of makes it look kind of cluttery, but I really like to have a nice thing to hold on to there to tighten that down. I set this up, I built this specifically to be something I don't do very often, I haven't really tried yet, is a short stroke fast liner for small needle groups. I want to hit soft, short stroke, and fast 150s probably for the hertz, and I'll plug it in and show you. But yeah, so that's that. And this one I built for myself. I got about to have a baby, and he's actually going to be named Owen Jensen Makowski, and that's his sonogram pictures there on the coil. So that was cool to do an Owen Jensen machine in tribute to Owen Jensen, and also to my baby who's named Owen Jensen. So it's cool. We'll plug this in here so you can see and hear how it sounds. It's cool to build a machine that looks good, but it's much better to make one that looks good and is really functional, which is what I always intend to do. So let me get this set up here with the bands. Drop the voltage down there a little bit. I think it was good around 5.5 or 6. Let's see here. That's 5.5. Got a nice motion blur there on the armature bar. Always a good time. You can see that. Not quite sure I have it set up completely how I was intending to yet. Got to fine tune a little bit and use it and see how it works out. Like that. Got a nice range motion. Get it about 6.8 volts, and it's hitting hard. Drop it down. You can hear it cycles down nicely. It's a little softer. and I'll just show you the icon readings here. Pretty steady. FT at 0 to 1, that's pretty good. 48, 49, 50 duty cycle. 5.5 volts. It's definitely usable with that voltage, so it's good. And 129 with the needle in is really fast for me, but like I said, it's something I've heard about that I've wanted to try for a while. So that's that. Pretty and functional. So you can check out my machines. Of course, I got to do the plug. You can check out my machines at greatwaveirons.com, or you can get a hold of me at facebook.com/greatwaveirons. Great Wave Irons is just my tattoo machine company name, although it's just me and one other guy now. My apprentice is getting into it. So yeah, check it out and let me know what you think.